What's up guys, my name is Joe. Welcome back to the Wednesday Hair Show. As you may notice, I've freshened up. I got a haircut actually today, a couple hours ago. I know I keep cutting my hair really short at the moment. Basically, I'm trying to get rid of the platinum blonde highlights that I got. I did a video on that actually, if you haven't seen that. Over here, I think. But as you can see, I've just got a little bit of color left. I'm trying to cut that out and I'm gonna grow my hair back out. I've seen the comments, guys. You guys want me to grow my hair back out? It's gonna happen. Just let me get my color out. Then that's gonna be that. This is, of course, the Wednesday Hair Show, where we take a deep dive into men's hairstyle tutorials that I find on Instagram. Aim of the game is to showcase some hairstyles and some hair types that are not my own. I give you guys some commentary and some critiques and kind of, you know, run you through the process. With that said, hairstyle number one. Boom. First off, as you can see, we're dealing with a hair type that is a little bit frizzy and a little bit wavy. So, you know, if you guys have that hair type, let's stick around, see what happens. Oh, already off to a good start. Just coincidence that we happened to start this video out with some Original by BluMaan. This guy knows the deal. He's going in with Original by BluMaan as a pre-styler, building in that lightweight foundation. I'm guessing there's gonna be some good amount of volume here. By guessing, I mean, I already know because I've seen this video. So what I like about this hairstyle is that it, you know, showcases with someone with slightly longer sides than what I usually show on the channel, especially with myself, because especially recently I've been taking my sides pretty short. But I think when you're dealing with hair types that are a little bit more tricky, like this guy's hair type looks, you know, like I said, a little bit more wavy, it's kind of frizzy, having that extra length on the sides, on the back, kind of helps to tie the whole look all together. Let's take a look at what he does. Yeah, that's what he does. I think that looks great. I think it really suits him. Longer hair on the sides, you know, go for it. And I think all he did was use Original. Lovely smile to finish it off. Very nice ending shot. Very nice. Well, hairstyle number one is in the bag. Moving on, this is hairstyle number two. Obviously, quite different already from the first guy. Aim of the game on this show is to give you a variety of hair lengths, a variety of hair types, a variety of hairstyles. This guy clearly has very short hair. It's a great opportunity to showcase some shorter hairstyles because the outcome looks pretty cool. It's not gonna be for everyone, but you know, we're here to see what our options are. But clearly going in with a bit of a skin fade, you know it by now. Skin fades are in. How many times do I have to say it? This right here, to me, I would call that the French crop. The French crop is when you have really short hair. It doesn't have to be as short as this guy, but you've got short hair, you know, perhaps down to here, and then you just line that up with a razor, so you get a really straight cut. You don't have to style it always straight like that. If you throw in some product, you can still get some cool texture, but you know, it gives a unique look to this type of hairstyle. Getting that hard part is what it's called. Hard part's not for everyone, but you know, I think it does look good on some people. It might take a specific type of person, but if you got the confidence, you can rock whatever you want. It's super simple on one hand in terms of, you know, how short it is and how little effort it would take to style, but still with the details that the barber has added between the skin fade, between, you know, the straight line across and even the hard part, it adds like a more, you know, complicated look to what could be a really simple hairstyle. So pretty good. Moving on. Yes. Yes, yeah. Them moves though. Oh, okay. This is what I mean. You go through Instagram, you get a lot of great hairstyles, and you get a good amount of cringe as well, all right? The two kind of come hand in hand. No hate though. So clearly we can see we're dealing with a guy who has very thick, very dense hair, and it's pretty long. It's actually kind of a similar length to when I grow my hair out, so that's kind of, actually what he has right there is kind of what I'd be going for when I do grow my hair out. The difference here is this guy's gonna be going for a bit of a side part. And you know, I have some mixed feelings about this, but we'll get there in a second. Hairspraying it in place. Hairspray is, you know, it works for some people. It's not really my thing. I think that the more fine your hair is, the more hairspray works. I wouldn't really recommend it for people with thick hair because I feel like product itself does a good job for thick hair. So yeah, maybe it's what he needs, but more often than not, hairspray is great for fine hair types. And there's the finished look. Like, I can see, you know, what he's trying to go for. I feel like the hair is a little bit too poofy at the sides. Where is it? Over here. You know, to make it as clean as possible, and especially with that amount of volume on top. This is something that I struggle with as well. If I want to do a side part with my hair type, it takes a lot of work for it to look, you know, kind of natural is the word that I want to use. Because here, to me, it looks a little forced. It still looks good. Like here, before the side part has been added, to me that looks spot on. Once you get the side part in, it looks a little forced. But what do you guys think? Let me know down below. That is hairstyle number 3. We're cranking through it. All right, number 4. You know, I'm not just here to show you guys the conventional haircuts. I'm here to show you guys all the options. And this is definitely one of those haircuts. This guy's clearly come in with really long hair, probably, I'd say that's probably close to 10 inches. And the thing is, by the end of this cut, he's still gonna be left with a lot of that length. You'll see what we're talking about. Already you can see with the back there, that's a bit of an unconventional type of skin fade. So I'd say he's cut his hair down to probably still around 7 inches, so still pretty long. Pacinos, man, they've marketed themselves all over Instagram. I need to try it out. I know you guys have said that you want me to try out Pacinos. I don't know, maybe at some point. And there you go, you can see, so this is what, especially towards the back there, right there, this is what I mean by, you know, it is a bit more unconventional. It's not everybody's cup of tea. He's got a bit of a triangle at the back, and then he's got another triangle layered on top. But to each their own. I'm here to show you, you've got some options. So obviously very long. I think it would still look great even if he took off like, he could take off like 3-4 more inches and it would still look good. But at that point, you know, you're getting a hairstyle that we've all seen before. So this is something a bit different. With that said, man, we've cranked through that. That is hairstyle number 4. We are moving along. We are about to hit up hairstyle number 5, the 5th and final. Once again, going for a shorter hairstyle. Right, so first thing that I want to say is what I really like about this hairstyle is how kind of plain it looks at the beginning. Like it looks like he just got a buzz cut a couple months ago and has kind of let it grow out. But the finished result, it goes to show what a real, like a talented barber is able to accomplish when you don't have a lot to work with basically. So you'll see finished result looks pretty clean if you ask me. Getting it faded, getting that fade spot on. That's what we're dealing with right now. Check out the barber's hairstyle. Oof, that flip, that brush flip. There's another one and another one. That's how you know you're dealing with a good barber. Here we go again. We're now coming in with another hard part. I know hard parts are a bit, you know, controversial, ooh la la, but what I do want to say about a hard part is when you're dealing with a hairstyle that is as simple as what this guy is having done. He doesn't have a lot of hair length. Product isn't going to do much for him. So getting something like a hard part like that, I think in some circumstances it can really elevate the look of your hairstyle. I don't think hard parts are definite. They're obviously not like necessary, and they might even be a bit over the top for a lot of hairstyles. But when you're dealing with short hair like that, you got the clean fade, you got short hair on top, and then that hard part, it just adds a little bit more in my opinion. So for this guy, I think it looks pretty good. And barber's flipping brushes all over the place. And there's the finished result. I mean, you know, take a look at what he came in with, take a look at what he's leaving with. I think it looks really clean, really fresh. Here, I'll just show you real quick. This is what he came in with, you know, looks pretty standard, pretty typical. You move on over here to the finished result, and to me, considering the option, like he didn't have a lot of options, I think it looks really clean. Well done, all you barbers out there who know how to cut hair. Wow. That's what I've got for you guys this week. That is the Wednesday hair show. With that said, that's it for me. I'll be seeing everybody next time.